Ooh, I did one. Okay. Okay. My damn right. Gosh. Okay. What's the other one?
And you're up. So that's the perfect half flip. What is it good for? Well, the perfect half flip is good for turning directly around, which leads me into my second point. Let's talk about what I like to call the short half flip, or short flip for short. So, moving on to the second type of half flip, we're going to talk about the short flip. So, if the perfect half flip turns you a true 180 degrees straight back around, what a short half flip does is it turns you just a little bit less than that, something like 160 degrees or 170 degrees. How do we do this? Well, the step by step of the short half flip is going to look just like perfect half flip, except you won't need to use the arrow at the end. So really, it's only 2 steps long. To do it, step 1, you're going to want to initiate a backflip, but you want it to be slightly off center. If you initiate that first dodge slightly off center, and then step 2, flip cancel straight vertically again, your car is automatically going to do this rolling over, and you won't actually need the air roll other than maybe a minor correction at the very end. So if you do a short half flip right, it's really only 2 steps with maybe a little air roll added.
Wait. Fly. Wait, bro. Okay. Nah.
As you can see, both types of half flips accomplish almost the same thing, so the question becomes, which one should you use? To answer that question, what we're going to have to do is pivot a little bit and talk about dead zone settings. If you want more info on dead zone settings, definitely check out my dead zone settings guide. But for the purpose of this video, all you have to understand is one important controller setting called controller dead zone. What this controls is how sensitive your joystick is to changes in inputs. For example, if you have a high dead zone, anything close to a backflip, if you push down on your joystick and it's even a little bit off center, the game is still going to register it as a perfect backflip. Whereas if you have a super low controller dead zone, then if your joystick is just the most minute distance off center, the game is going to catch that difference. But if you see where I'm going here, the catch is this. If you have a high dead zone, you can't actually do the short flip, right? Because if your dead zone is super high, the game is going to take your first dodge and just convert it to a perfect backflip. which means in practice, for those of us with very high dead zones, anything above 0.15, 0.20, anything in that range, you actually will not be able to do the short passing consistently. So if you're not and you're playing with a super high dead zone, then you have to do the perfect pass. It's super simple for you. You can't do the short stuff. If, however, you have followed my dead zone settings tutorial and your dead zone is now in between 0.05 to 0.10 range, you will have the option for which backflip you want to use based on the situation. By default, I go for the perfect half flip. It's just the most reliable type of half flip, and on top of that, understanding how to control your foot cancels really, really well with the perfect half flip is going to become useful in later mechanics. Let's dive into the weeds a little bit here in the last 2 minutes because I have some really useful stuff I want to share with you. Look, when you're doing a short half the direction your car faces at the end is fully based on where you send your first dodge. So if you dodge nearly perfectly back into the center, you're going to land with your car almost facing perfectly backwards. But if instead you initiate that first dodge more towards the side than you do backwards, let's say, then your car is going to end up facing more sideways than it will backwards. Now you understand the idea of the quarter flip. All a quarter flip is a super short half flip. So whereas a perfect half flip turns you 180 degrees, if you initiate a backwards diagonal dodge, then you can half flip backwards.
I want to play this. So to your Yeah, that's crazy. Put my Dutchess.
It's December 28th. It's National Love Day. So this is someone that's love for. Tag them. So I just found out that after 15 years, Faceland is officially ending, and all I gotta say is,
What the fuck?
bro, it's just a marketing stunt. They're gonna get back together.
No, the fuck they're not.
Did you guys not see Face Rock tweet out yesterday that he's officially left Faceland?
He is the bread and
Fucking butter.
Of Faceland.
Big
Well, I
right.
just found out that after 15 years, Faceland is officially ending, and all I gotta say is,
What the fuck?
bro, it's just a marketing stunt. They're gonna get back together.
Mercy.
No, the fuck they're not.
Did you guys not see Face Rock tweet out yesterday that he has officially left Faceland?
he is the bread and
Fucking butter.
Of Faceland. I thought this shit was just gonna be a cute little marketing stunt. I mean, I thought we were gonna be able to give this
a week at max.
And it was going to be all sunshine and fucking rainbows.
but I guess not. And as of right now, nobody knows the real reason behind the Faceland collapse. The main reason as of right now seems to be because of money, because Faceland. 40 million?
For fucking what?
There's also been some alleged stuff going on between Faze Bank and Charlie D'Amelio as well as FacePlan as a whole, so we'll have to wait for more news on that. It's alleged. Seeing a dad hang up his face chain on the OG
Rain while crying was genuinely fucking
Heartbreaking.
and watching the Faze Boys stream yesterday where Ron, Silky, Jason, and Adapt all talked about the ending of Faze, I mean, genuinely fucking sad, bro. Anyways, with all this being said, I have officially decided to leave FacePlan as well. I've got nothing but love, respect, and
But you would never play this.
at this time, and do my best interest to the heart of people.
Oh, I do not care, X.
questions at this time. Thank you guys. So I just found out that after 15 years, Baseline is officially ending, and all I gotta say is,
What the fuck?
bro, it's just a marketing stunt. We're gonna get back to
It was just a
No,
phase.
fuck, they're not.
If you guys not know Facebook, we found yesterday that he's officially Baseline.
He is the bread and
Fucking butter.
of Facebook.
I thought this
You
shit was
are
gonna be
you.
I thought we were going to give this a week at max, and it was going to be all
Sunshine and fucking rainbows.
but I guess not.
And as of right now, nobody knows the real reason behind the Baseline collapse. The main reason as of right now seems to be because of money, because Facebook said that he's lost over $40 million on Baseline. $40 million?
For fucking what?
There's also been some alleged stuff going on between Faith Bank and Charlie Mueller as well as Faith and all, so I'm not going to lose on that. It's a
Deep holy shit.
Yo, what map are we using?
Get under, get under. No, no. I hate this guy.
Oh no.
Strip versus regular weight strip, and let us see which one is actually better. Do you know my teeth before? Yeah. Put the purple weight strip on the top one. Don't forget to stretch them. Yeah, this is what we put them on. Never make the regular weight strip on the bottom. Then stretch it all the way to get all your teeth. This should be interesting. We're gonna wait 30 minutes and be back and see the difference. I never tried it to how I did before. I'm actually interested to see how it's done. This is the red for the regular weight strips, and this is the red for the purple weight strips. And I'll be back in 30 minutes to hopefully wait and see. 30 minutes pass and then take them off. See the bottom one for this? Okay, let's go ahead. Alright, let's take the top one. I'm here before you have to just go for it. Oh shit, get away, motherfucker. Get away, this one's way, way up. White, yellow, white, yellow. And it's also don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. I still have all these purple strips. This is only after 1 week. So purple white strips go.
Fellas, man.
Bro, what? Bro.
They really thought I was gonna release the SD files with like everything that I did. Like I was gonna snitch on myself. I know, right? What were they thinking? Come on, who would do that? Boy, I redacted everything that I did, boy. Like everything that I did. You can't see it. It's like it's all unlockable characters. I ain't gonna tell you how to unlock it. You're so smart. You're a genius. You are a genius. You know that? Hey.
All right. Guys, let's stop. Let's go. Come on. Don't. Yes. Toma. So that's two. Over the tree. Dodgers. That is such a slow ball. New record near to one. Yeah, baby!
One little known secret can improve your car control really fast, and I'm going to show you what it is and how to practice it. If your car control looks like this, you need to practice this technique. If you miss balls more often than you hit balls, you need this technique. If your grandma makes fun of you because you haven't reached champ yet, then you need this technique.
Alright, you get the point. So, what is this secret mechanic? Well, truth is, I don't know if I can tell you, because there's a Rocket League Illuminati group that keeps all the secrets of ranking up away from other players. You know, in order to keep the rank distribution in place. But as a member of the Rocket League Illuminati, I have decided to risk my own life to share these secrets with you.
So you think they'll believe it? I mean, Rocket League Illuminati? Come on, seriously?
The secret mechanic is you need to practice side-to-side movements in the air.
What
Let me
the-
explain. When you're a fresh, new Rocket League player, the timeline of improvement usually looks like this. Drive around with no purpose, occasionally touch the ball, and oops, you scored a goal. Learn to aim the ball, but only 1 out of 10 times. Congrats, you learn to jump and start hitting balls in the air. You think you're hot shit and start trying to freestyle and go for air dribbles. You realize your car control is terrible, and now you're watching this video. You see, up until this point, you probably never heard somebody telling you to actively practice side-to-side movements. And this is a huge reason.
Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, this one doesn't sound like this. What? Oh, that's but like, you also gotta keep it in stand. So, you can boss.
Feel like you have no control in the air and always miss shots. It's because you're not good at side-to-side movements. And that makes sense because you're used to moving your joystick this way when flying up or down. But you rarely move it side to side unless you know about this mechanic. And this is a big reason you miss a lot of shots because you can't correct your flight path by moving left or right.
Yo, he's cooking. I didn't know. I didn't even. That's the ball. Oh. See? Like, what? Yeah, I still think it's oh,
You know what I did? Redacted. Oh, hey, you know who I was with? Redacted. Hey.
JD, I got you. Now we're lying. Now we're lying. We did. Yeah, I was at 2 a.m. we're on the couch. 2 a.m. we're on the couch. 2 a.m. we're on the couch. JD, I got you.
what, bro?
Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to show you guys how to crack your shower. That's the very first step you're going to honestly want to find your shower. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like, follow, too. Welcome back, guys.
Like, yeah, wait, what was on TikTok?
Hey, you know where I was at? Redacted Island. Yeah, Redacted Island. Hey, they some idiots. They really thought I was gonna snitch on myself. That's crazy, bro. They're so dumb. We're gonna look at what they're talking about right now. They go get done. Oh my God, they know everything. Like they know everything that's in files. Like everything that you redacted. Like they know like all of it. How? It's black tech.
2 years in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. During Blank's time as a driver, he had met Donald Trump. He noted he picked the president up in 1995 and took him to the airport. He reported some of the things President Trump had spoken about during the ride while on his cell phone were very concerning, and we're going to refer to the driver as Dave. Dave noted Trump continuously stated the name Jeffrey while on the phone and made references to abusing some girl. Dave wasn't sure who he was talking to nor who he was referencing. As Dave talked about his time meeting Donald Trump, Blank immediately Blank demeanor went stone cold as Blank stated he raped me. Dave said, "What?" As Blank replied, "Donald J. Trump had raped her along with Jeffrey Epstein." Blank noted, "Some girl with a funny name took me into a fancy hotel or building. That's how it happened." Dave advised Blank to call the police regarding the incident as Blank stated, "I can't, they will kill me." On Christmas Day, Blank contacted Dave stating she in fact had called the police about what they had talked about. Dave told Blank she had done good. Dave did not hear from Blank until January 10th, 2000. Blank reached out to Dave stating Blank was dead and noted she was found with her head blown off in Kiefer, Oklahoma. Officers on the scene, and Blank stated there was no way it was a self-unaliving. Coroner stated it was a self-unaliving. Blank later stated Blank committed self-unaliving because Blank had gotten cocaine from a Mexican drug cartel. Dave feels the murder is a cover-up for Ghislaine. This was an anonymous tip that FBI received, and it was in the FBI's files. And this is what we're only getting in the leaked version, and the redacted version people are uncovering. And we know it gets a lot worse than this. Where is Katie Johnson? This story is so similar to... So, more of the Epstein files just came out, and all I gotta say is X-Files. What the fuck are we doing? They got to an over 400.
Yo, bro, X-Files, bro. X-Files, X-Files. What are we doing, bro?
So, more of the Epstein files just came out, and all I gotta say is X-Files. What the fuck are we doing? They got to an over 400 different documents. How? That's like almost half of the files. They even have it in... What could you possibly be doing? Kenneth, they got you too. You're talking about giving you guys out 134 life sentences. They were gonna get you guys in the afterlife. What could you have possibly done? A total of 437 pages of documents, and each is a picture of you and the Big E himself. Why? The war of the Epstein files just came out, and all I...
Right. And as you get learn to use more mechanics at the same time. This is a mechanic you kind of discover around Diamond to Champ. But by practicing this
But there's another group that was
Bro, why are y'all still outside? Oh, no! Wow.
Right now, you give yourself a huge advantage and will advance much faster than your peers. So with that being said, let's start practicing. Go to training mode and type in this code right here. Each one of these shots will practice your side-to-side movements in different scenarios. This first shot will get you comfortable moving to your left in the air. So start by flying straight up, wait for a second. Let's start practicing. Go to training mode and type in this code right here.
Oh. Bruh. Bruh. Oh. Bro, I'm supposed to make it too. Oh, like that. Oh my gosh. Yo, I could've. Oh my god, he's right there! Yo, I hate that. I hate that. What? No. Yo. No. Oh. Fuck. Oh my. Oh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I like that touch. I love that. Thanks. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3.